And we still can't see shit because it's dark. Oh, it's eerie darkness again. Yeah, sure. I didn't want to see. You're correct. How did I imagine things to see? Wasn't it 5 to exit? No, never mind. We could exit now. Obviously we won't, but we could. I mean, they have the red material in there as well. Yep. Because armored parts are made out of that. Also, lots of stuff. Nah, not really. Time for a can of something. We never did announce what is inside them, huh? Nope. Wrong one. Tow truck, nothing. It's in the middle of hot dust. You know what we have not in here, ladies and gentlemen? Olympia. One of the most crucial things I want is not here. Yet. Maybe we see it further down the line, but as of right now, I am just disappointed. There you are. And another squire as well. I'm going to turn off the radio again. A, because I don't care. B, we have you.
Here's what we know. Over 50 years ago, in November of 1946, Dr. Ophelia Turner was 27. She had recently returned home to the Olympic Peninsula to lick her wounds after a failed stint in academia. In a fit of obsession or redemption, or, quite frankly, both, she cobbled together a laboratory in her basement and produced the first limb wave on nothing but a killer hunch and plain ingenuity. Or so the story goes. It's never clearly stated anywhere what limb waves and limb technology really were. It's all vague claims and wild theories, dreams that border more on the mystical than the scientific. What we do know is that limb stood for unlimited frequency. Radio waves, once souped up and modulated just right, supposedly enabled the control of matter in a way that modern science both back then and now could only dream of. After Dr. Turner's discovery, she and a few friends, scientists and PhDs,
Brother, shut up!
toyed with limb in their garage labs for about 4 years. The local police and fire departments start making regular house calls, spurred on by increasingly disgruntled neighbors calling in about incidents that seem to grow larger and more disturbing as the years go on. After one too many reports, the federal government takes notice, and thus begins their severe interest in limb technology. The next part happens quickly. In 1955, the United States government seizes not only the physical area where Dr. Turner and her scientists live, but the entire concept of limb technology.
Oh my god, it is two of them.
First evacuated under the pretense of safety, but quickly commandeered by the government. They establish a brand new department called ARDA, Advanced Resonance Development.
That is a Radiant
Which
Dredge.
was to be headed by Dr. Turner himself. Over the next 15 years, the government expands the zone's borders. They clear out civilians as they go and erect 500-meter walls to keep out an increasingly curious public. The zones started in the northernmost tip of the peninsula, then expanded outward twice. Once in 1961, again in 1967, to the outer perimeter we see now.
Good to have some backstory on that. From the early days, I would actually have more interest in what exactly happened after or directly on the mass hallucination. But I do think this is kind of where the story is telling anyway. So I might as well should just have some patience on that to get my answers. Yep, just rake it. What do we have here? Wishbone. Alright. Shit. You go in my inventory. You go in here. Okay. And now... too much stuff. I would like to have some healing. Oh, a healing station. A repair station, not a healing station. Healing station would be, I don't know, fucking doctor's office for me, huh? Bubbles! And a dickhead. Is there some method that I can trade in resources? Did he stole something from me? No. Oh. Wait a moment. Inside this thing was a stable anchor? Okay, gotta say, from all the things that were expected, that is one of the things that was not in it. I did, however, see... There it is. A leak-resistant battery! Ha ha! For free! Holy shit, are you big? You have 30 capacity. This one has 50, doesn't it? It's the high capacity. Yeah, I think that's it's just 50. And my battery never leaked. Like, for all I care, that batteries... What? That batteries can have damage is communist propaganda. The inside of my car was never broken. To be honest, I'm keeping the outside of my car relatively intact, so maybe that's why I've never encountered that until now. Then again, I'm not looking forward to actually try it. How about that, huh? Yeah. Tetris. I was kind of sad. I thought I got another dumpster pearl, a big one. I really wasn't expecting an anchor, as you might have heard out by now. Seriously? Absolute dickhead. Just being as annoying as possible here. Okay. Let's drive around the dickhead. Ow. Shut up. Alright. Go. Some bolts. Yeah, I pressed it in the wrong button. And immediately flooded my inventory with garbage. Where did these things go? Oh no, I didn't. What did I had here? What did I had there? I don't know, so it can't be important. Alright. You know, if we drive a bit farther, we can go through the tunnel and then take a small, hopefully small, plunge downwards. Let's hope, however, this is enough, because this is... that's the question right now. It is enough. Perfect. Alright, well then. I was thinking about it for a moment, but I shouldn't. And now it's too late anyway. Next time I will. All right. Well, well, well. Slowly now. We have all the time in the world. Gotta go. Neat.
The remnant. I was so close to figuring it all out.
Oh, I hope you have patience, because I'm not ready to figure it out. Wow. How generous of you. I see no bar. I mean, I'm fully repaired, I know that much. But, nothing where I can see how much exactly I have. These things eat the most of HP that can be restored. Have we developed a new quirk? Yes. Alright, let me try to find it out. Is it all doors are open? Alright, it's nothing to do with the doors. Has it something to do with the whippers? Turning left. Turning right. This one. No ability. That is known. When I'm turning on the light, then all the doors just close because that's a good thing. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. What is it? The radio. Okay, that is one of the things I never do. I completely forget that it exists. Ah, yeah, I can... Okay, once again, a thing that is completely uninteresting. I don't know. Radio switches on, stays on? Like, this is a event thing, this is a while thing. Right? The speedometer fails. Yeah. While statement. Yippee. Don't care. Really don't care. I thought you mentioned Geoffus? I can't seem to remember. Things got has. Yes. Exactly what I said. In a second, Wally. We have stolen quite a lot of stuff. Yup. I forgot the wishbone. Pop. How many egg? That many egg. Good. Yup. And you go in my hand. Yup. And you later. That is one big pearl. Like, this is from all the pearls, the thing that describes pearl the most. So you go in here. And you belong on the ground. Yoink. Why do I have to copper wire? Oh yeah, I know that. Mr. Dumpster. Surprise me. About the expected amount. Now you, however, from you I actually have big. Alright. That is some exotic stuff coming out of here. steel plates are being converted. Okay, to that, sure. Yoink. Now give me this. Anything I missed except the fucking baseball in the background? Nope. Yoing, yoing, yoing. Yoing, yoing. And all of these things should be, yep, primitives. So the lowest version of all consumables. You go in here. You know what? Maintenance, extra maintenance stuff in here. Healing up there. Do I have mechanics kit in here? Yes, I do. Welcome to get stacked. And a sealing kit in here? No, we do not. Alright. Then this is the order things shall assume. Now the thermovac probably needs those funny little crystals, which would be a problem. No, it isn't. Okay. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we made one loss instead of repairing that one thing. Before things get destroyed, just fucking scrap them. That is actually amazing. And there is a nearly fully repaired thermo. I guess the red balloon is not limited to being on the ground, huh? More or less in the name of a balloon. Neat. All those things are repaired. Thanks to that, most of my things are repaired anyway. Alright. I have extra tires. Pog. Now, I take this one with me and you go in here. Where's the other one? Didn't I just have 2? Oh. I thought I had it in my hand. Apparently I didn't. And you go in here. And I take you in my hand as well. So those are the isolated panels. Which I will now put in here. There's corrosive, so that goes in there. Perfect. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Just let me do it. We found exactly 0 Olympium though. So Olympium seems to be more or less restricted to those. No, never mind. We just were unlucky, I guess. Yeah. Next one, I want to go here. I need thermo crystals. Which means... this and this. If I would have been here once before... I could have gotten... to this. I wish I could go there and then just continue in another way. Why is this not possible? Why? Ah, whatever. This is shortest drive in my world, actually. Yeah, this is two halls and we're done. Okay. It's gonna be a quick fuck. Yeah, you. Hi. You live here now. I don't really need the red balloons in terms of upgrade, but if they contain that, then they have more than enough reasons for me to, you know, want them. What does require so much All of this is egg. Egg, egg, egg. That requires red balloons. That's not really that much, though. What requires fucking red balloons? You know, hear me out, idea, because my armor costs Olympium and balloon, maybe everything that is Olympium and Origin also requires the balloons. No. Then I don't know. Anyway, we are going to get all the Olympium parts now. Why? Yes. Yeah, just let it sit there. Doesn't matter. Everything else is just Olympium. Oh yeah, right. We cannot. We have never researched these things. We just have them because we found them. Yep. Interestingly, I didn't got a pop-up for this one. Why not? Actually, where is it? Am I blind? What? Huh. So this is water. That is don't need. That is also don't need. That is also don't need. That's the only thing I really want. Scan a remnant ghost. Okay, hear me out. I think we will never encounter one of these because that sounds like my remnant. Meaning that I have to fail to get to scan this. Which will hopefully never happen. Ticking tumbler. I'm not sure I like my job so much these days. The amount of explosives alone is difficult to count. I never thought I'd be working in a place where everything explodes so much. But after what I supposed we are now calling each growth event, I shall not be using invert commas. Everything gets stranger and more dangerous. I know we are told to expect some amount of hazards, but people are dying out here and the work Ada has us doing is putting each person at greater risk. The latest of these anomalies, horrifying things that I swear we've lost all control of and are now completely overwhelmed by, is some sort of mutated volatile rock that might as well be a bomb. Hence the explosions. Are they almost indistinguishable from any other boulders lying around until they'll chase you? Of course they are. Huh. Are ADA management aware of this newest danger, the most recent peril, or the addressing any of our new concerns? Sometimes I wonder if ADA are responsible for all this. Probably are. Radiant Dredge. It's my belief now that few and perhaps even none of the anomalies intend harm. They don't mean to hurt anyone, and while some display behaviors perhaps consistent with chasing or tracking, I don't think this is predatory. Of course, I don't mean to dismiss the many fatalities that we have now documented. I think the evidence shows that most are though incidents or misadventures, the unfortunate consequences when one engages in dangerous discovery. Others are, I'm afraid to say, negligence or failure to follow clear instructions. It is without a doubt that some anomalies are simply much more dangerous and destructive than others. Much more of a trembling elephant is more dangerous than a frightened mouse. Greater destruction does not imply any greater intention. Makes sense? Yeah, sure. Now you know how bumpers look like. Perfect. Thank you. Very good. Ah, yes, some paint. Ah, yes, some science. Wait, what else? Ah, yes, a bobblehead. Maybe we look at bobbleheads. Maybe we have some new ones. This is from the book. So, I was in the deep zone, taking notes. I screwed up a page and threw it aside. That was when it first happened. Something I couldn't see, but I swear was there, ate the paper I dropped. Later, I would hear it rumbling in the dumpster. It's all those old journals we tossed as part of the move. Those drew it out. It would eat cardboard too. I heard you could get it to follow you by dropping scraps as you walked. You never get to see a thing though. It was like a ghost, but you will sure hear it. Is that the origin of the dumpsters? The friendly dumpsters? Maybe? Gotta be honest, I am nearly on the way of saying we are going here first. And you would have one extra swamp. Get stabilized, buddy. Oh, that's the noise of the antenna. Harmful to humans. Uh-huh. Okay. I want to go there now. Period. Let's go. Charge ma. Let's go. Hello, car. It's giving me a little heart. Isn't it cute? I think. I wish this would work. Oh, my lord. Nothing. Hello. Big RDA device as well. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen. We found one of them once. And then he got stolen away. Can I put him inside the car? Most likely not. Yeah, I can not put it somewhere in the car. Well, then I'm going to put you on the one location where you're not annoying me. And now our car is permanently repaired. That is actually quite nice. And you leave the things I need. Not an high monster. That's a great start. I wish I could bring the little hair with me. I see. Don't go to the car directly. What rare and welcome occurrence, huh?
After the multi-stage evacuation of the Olympic Peninsula's 100,000-strong population, the records get sketchy. Once the region is swept clean of civilian eyes, the flow of information trickles to an eventual stop. ARDA has always maintained that the evacuation was done in the name of national security. That there was simply nothing more patriotic than sacrificing your homes, with the communists plotting our demise across the Atlantic. Certainly not because there was any danger from the strange experiments happening inside, or situations most unnatural to witness. ARDA kept a wide berth, displacing citizens far ahead of the front line, so first-hand accounts of things going awry were rare. But rumors spread fast, and everyone had some story about a distant relative whose pet changed in inexplicable ways, or a friend of a friend who followed strange lights into the woods and never returned. Once the civilians cleared out, the ARDA employees moved in. Scientists, officials, support staff, and their families made the Olympic exclusion zone home, reaching
Aww.
anywhere from 300 to 1,000 in total at its peak. What any of them were doing in the zone was kept hush-hush, but the population just outside the walls found the secrecy irresistible. Every shipment of raw material, out-of-season weather pattern, and inexplicable light or sound became the talk of the town for the first decade of the zone's existence.
Thank you. Yeah, I noticed he isn't repairing the top part. Probably because it has no collision or whatever. I don't know what it is, but we have successfully used him to repair the entire thing. I call this profit. Like, we don't really have to drive careful now, since, you know, we have infinite repairing. We have effectively found infinite life for the car. Although I don't think he can fix flaws. Like, if I'm getting fucked and my tires are broken or whatever, then this will most likely not come back. He just dipped. Well, okay, thanks you. Thanks to you. Fuck you though. We leave. This is a normal wreck. Wow. Daring today, are we now, huh? Wait a moment. I just remembered something. Here. Catch. Thank you. Now, do it again. Dickhead. Thank you very much. Oh, that was kind of worth it. We even got some thermoset. Yippee. Nothing of interest, yeah. Not really looking for fuel yet. The beginning area has an absolutely insane amount of fuel in comparison to the later stages. Obviously because the player is new and most likely has his car running. And slowly but surely taking his time until he noticed that there is no more fuel in the car. They need quite a lot to get it running again. Especially with the little piss thing you always have in the car. But if you leave your car running for an extended amount of time in the beginning of the game, then you probably not have a car in real life. Because real life trains you to be quite sparse with these things. Since this costs money. And nothing hurts me more than using things without reason and wasting money. Because wasting money means I don't have money anymore and I love having money. As should you. Comes as one of the few features we have as a communistic, capitalistic society. Money. Nope. Tow truck doesn't interest me. We can go. Harmful to humans. I wonder what that means. Everything is harmful to me as much as the car. Or is the pure presence already harmful to me? While in this part of the zone, humans feel harmful effects even more profoundly. Whenever driving or on foot. Okay, so just damage received is increased. Gotcha. That's the only thing I have to say to this. Okay, my plan, we're going until the cross. And then we take a right. Taking a little loop-de-loop. Collect the energy and then we fuck off. We can't make a loop-de-loop because it's a fucking bridge above us. Well, that never has stopped me. And neither should it stop you. Free battery charge. That's a full charge. Thank you very much. The zone gives and the zone takes. But I don't let take from me. So the zone gives me more. What a brilliant example of the sword logic. I take. Dog shit car, dog shit car. Nothing, nothing. More egg. I think we have enough egg for now. Unless it is directly on our way. Which, you know, maybe it is. Also trash pneumatic pipe. More lore. Yippee. Even more to read. Why are we finding all of these now? It feels like we lost so much story, especially in like the audiobooks. We have like chapter, I don't know, 2 out of I forgot how many. You have my front light again. And I didn't even see you. Absolute dickhead. Well, I am already here. I did saw correctly. Hi. I expected you to just spawn next to me now. Alright, that is quite a lot of visitors right now. Have you ever considered, and I know that sounds crazy, to not stand there and explode my car? Crazy concept, I know. Fuel, garbage, nothing, lead. Nothing, nothing. Okay, nothing of interest once again. Okay. Ticket, ticket, ticket. Thieving little dickhead. Hi, how are we doing? Fuck. You know, we have driven so much during the night time that it is actually escaping my mind that we are currently having a modifier that makes everything dark. It feels so natural to not see anything. Which is not really a good thing, now that I think about it. Please tell me I have enough. Nope, I do not. Could have just parked my car a couple meters further down, so I can directly tank it, but nope. That's not how we're doing things in this house. Is that a good tire? Yes. Do we need more magnets, by the way? Like, should I collect especially much scrap so we can make metals out of it? I don't think so. There is like the bumper, the magnetic bumper. But that also needs... Oh, actually, does it need Olympium? I haven't checked this recipe, I think. Somehow, now I have a flat one. How the fuck did that happen? I mean, we do still have a lot of magnets, so... I didn't unlock the recipe though, so I couldn't even review it right now. Ah, shit. Whatever. If the chance arises, we take like half of our scrap into stuff, into magnets. Yippee. You're serious? The biolantern is really bright. Ada Lorekeeper. Discover 600 logbook entries. And I got this achievement by collecting a random cosmetic. Yippee. Are you corrosive? Don't mind if I do. Well then, game. Would you be so kind and give me some corrosive right now? Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much. Pure cinema. You go in here. I got some tree candy from somewhere. I didn't know where. Yeah, we haven't used fuel in a long time. Thank you very much. Yep. Uh-huh. I don't like songs with vocals. I prefer OSTs just plain melodically. Maybe it's just a me thing, but whatever. In this part of the zone, anomalies that car damage tires are much more common. Oh, I don't need anomalies for this. I can give it for you entirely for free. Not joking. Bro, stop fucking singing. Just make music. A trailer. Shut up.
Attention, employees and residents of PN26. This is broadcast 7750 from the zone regulator.
Well, we might as well listen to the news then, huh?
Must be closed and sealed for a period of 24 hours. It may be expected that this closure will extend into the week. For urgent communications, you may use
Yoink.
materials for transport at your nearest facility site. Consult your handbook for the location closest to you. Come sundown on Saturday, January 4th. During the evacuation period, keep
We
off
go
the streets
there.
as much as possible and carry your gas mask
Do you have
with you
a
always.
mechanics kit in here already?
Evacuation crews will visit every household within these sectors.
Well,
to count
as long as
every
I
member of your household is
need
present.
doesn't need any
If you are
more
traveling
space,
to
we
other
might as well
sectors
put it.
within this time,
Ah yes, I'm driving a million miles an hour apparently. Why do I say miles an hour? Probably because I'm in English mode right now. I should still say kilometers per hour because I'm not a retard. If you're feeling attacked right now, good. How weird. These things are normally never opened. Stop singing, give me something else. Static, my favorite. Such a good beginning. Could be Russian hard base. It is! I mean, obviously, we are in the Scourges after all. And we now have the magnetic hammer. I am expecting quite a lot more out of these things now. Please. Like that. We already got quite a lot of them when doing that with the normal hammer. But that, it's beautiful. Acidic. Not sure if we have that in this part of the zone, but the chances are not zero. Yoink. Another fuel station. That's the first music I actually heard in this entire game, which is not inserted by me. In the radio, there was music in the game. That was not coming from the radio though. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, back there's another one. Two? Two of them? Early my fucking birthday, huh? And over there, a third one? Brother. Don't suck this hard, dude. My dick's gonna fall off if you continue sucking me this hard. That's a joke, that's not possible. For better or worse, it requires a lot more. What is that? It's probably just what's it called? A dust, hot dust on some foliage. Such good start. Ah, cool. Hello. How far? Until here. That is sad, but have you seen how much stuff there is? It really is not like I can let this just lay there. What is a bit of damage for, what was this, 20 of the stuff I need? That's a good deal. Ooh. Didn't even see the devil energy over there. What is the storm in this region? Is it the same as the other side of the zone where random things are coming? Stop it. Where random things are coming out of the ground? Or is it something different here? Because random things coming out of the ground, not really a problem if I'm not moving. If it's something different, well. Depends on what it is, huh? Well, only one way to find out, are we now, huh? Ooh! The funny cloud is coming. Only one? Only one. Okay. Yeah, it is random stuff out of the ground. Okay. That's fine with me. That's one of the things you can very easily ignore by just driving slowly or not at all. Compared to the acid rain, this is not even a mild inconvenience. This is just, yeah, whatever. Might as well do something else during this up. Because my items are not getting thrown away, I would argue this is even less threatening than the Zone 1 thing. Well, unless this happens, I guess. Where they can still spawn right under my car. Or below me. And I still have not taken any damage from falling. Why exactly is there a fucking fall damage reduction in the game? Why is this? For what? I ask. For what? We've had a fish. Do we need more tree candy, by the way? Wait, what? Oh, my door is cracked, I think, yeah. That happened because I got pooped upwards. That is to be expected. Okay. Combustible. Alright. Now then, give me my most used item in the game. It's doubled cracked. Amazing. Amazing. Truly outstanding. Whatever. Character just not closing the door. Why the fuck would he do this? Lovely. Simply amazing. Why is my character not closing the door? What is his problem? Brother, what are my eyes seeing over there? Holy shit! This is a glorious view over here. Like seriously, I can do everything here. 1 gorillion resources and opening this. Simply phenomenal. Now, do I find the 1 pixel where I can... Nope, I cannot. Perfect, thank you. They're probably going to break now. Well, that's fine. Soup. Then this. Then... Where is my replacement? Oh, really? Of all the things that I can have, I don't brought a secondary hammer? Well, well, well. And I thought I am prepared. That is kinda sad now. Since there are so many here and we are now probably losing like, I don't know. Is it double? It feels like it's twice as much as normal. In that case we would lose like... Let's be opportunistic and positive and say we're losing 30% profit of every other thing we open. It's kind of sad. Can you guys remember when we needed steel plates? Yeah, it's been a time, man. Been some time. Heal me. How is energy looking? Pretty good, so we could heal ourselves with the funny. You probably won't be enough. Probably won't be enough. Let's get the anchors first on our way back. We refuel on this thing. And try if it's enough to open the combustible shell. Most likely isn't. How are we looking? 8.3. Impressive cock. Ah, okay, maybe it's 50% even. That is way less. This is so sad, dude. Big yikes. What? Have you been here all the time? Or did you just spawn in? That's not a sarcastic question. This is meant seriously. Have I overseen a fucking pneumatic pilot? Nah. Right. You won't be enough, right? Ooh, not even close, dude. Not even close. I don't like this. Ow. I will not relocate the car. See? No reasons to. Perfectly enough space. Thank you. Alright. And my tire broke immediately. And I did not drive over anything. I really don't understand that. Why can my... Like, the reason why I want the puncture-proof tire now is not because I am driving over things that puncture my car often. No. It is apparently a thing that can just happen in higher level zones. And let me tell you, it happens all the fucking time. And when puncture proof is actually not making you puncture proof, but removing the status a flat tire, then yes, then don't call it puncture proof. Call it indestructible. Because this is effectively what you're selling me there. Under the wrong name. Every upgrade in this game that I thought is like, alright, that's not this great, turns out is actually amazing. The game just named it the wrong way. Well, it hasn't described exactly what it is doing.